I used to be the easygoing girl, the one who was okay with seeing where things go, the one who kept it light in that easy breezy cover girl kind of way. The one who made it easy because easy felt safe. And I genuinely thought that if I could just make it easy enough, and if he knew just how fabulous I was, he'd have no choice but to fall in love with me and wife me up. Friend, I could not have had it more backwards. This was the infamous people-pleasing. And I know it seems self-explanatory, but people-pleasing was never about being nice. It was about being afraid. And we're going to explore where that fear comes from, what it's been costing you, and who you become when you finally put it down. So let's get into it. Real quick, if you are not subscribed to Confident and Empowered Women, today is the day. We are here every Tuesday and Thursday, and this is not just a podcast. This is a community of women who are done shrinking, settling, people-pleasing, and putting themselves last. This is where we come to remember who we are and build the life that reflects her. Go ahead and hit subscribe because we are doing this together. Hey, friend. Okay, so let me tell you how this showed up for me, because I think when I share this, you're going to recognize you might see a little bit of yourself up and through here. If you've been here for a while, you've heard me talk about my dating journey. And that was a time when I wanted to be in a relationship so bad that led to marriage more than anything else in my life. And somewhere along the way, I convinced myself that the way to get there was to be the easygoing girl, the one who didn't ask for too much, the one who was okay with seeing where things go, the one who made it easy because I thought that if I made it easy enough and if I just showed him just how amazing I am without putting any pressure on it, he'd have no choice but to fall in love with me. And friend, it's laughable now because all he ever wanted was the benefits of a committed relationship without actually being in one. And my easygoing energy, it just made it incredibly convenient for him. I wasn't being nice. I was being afraid that if I asked for what I actually wanted, he'd leave. And leaving felt unbearable. So I made myself small, agreeable, easy. And in doing that, I gave away the very thing that would have attracted what I actually wanted. My standards. Okay, friend? And listen, I didn't just wake up one day and decide to be a people pleaser, okay? Came from wanting something so badly that I was willing to shrink myself to get it. And that is not a character flaw. That is just what happens when a woman doesn't know her full worth. So let's get underneath the fear of all of that. Because for me, and I think for a lot of us, the deepest fear driving the people pleaser was the fear of rejection. When it comes to rejection and you don't know your worth, rejection feels very personal. Like it is all about you. Like it means there's something fundamentally wrong with you. Like maybe you're too much or not enough or just somehow not it. And when rejection feels that personal, you'll do almost anything to avoid it. You'll pretend to be okay with things you are absolutely not okay with. You'll even say yes when everything inside of you is screaming no. You'll stay longer than you should, give more than you're receiving, and shrink parts of you that make you who you are. All of that to avoid the pain of being told it's not you. And here's the painful irony of it all. All that avoiding, all of the people pleasing to avoid rejection, it doesn't actually protect you from rejection. It means that when rejection comes, you've already lost yourself in the process. Now listen, when Eminem said lose yourself, this is not what he had in mind. Because the version of you that was people pleasing wasn't even the real you. So you were never really being rejected. You were being redirected. Rejection was never about your worth, even when it felt like it. It was always just redirecting you towards what was actually for you. But as long as you believed it was personal, you kept people pleasing to avoid it. And then the cycle continued. And this is the layer I really want you to sit with, because this is where the real work lives. Underneath that behavior of saying yes when you mean no, shrinking, and the easygoing girl performance, that was a belief system running everything. And it sounds like I'm worthy of love if I'm easy enough. I deserve commitment if I don't ask too much. I am enough if he chooses me. All of those ifs are a belief system. That conditional worth. It is what kept me settling for less just to have somebody around, even when it wasn't what I really wanted, even when something felt deeply off, even when I knew this wasn't it. But something felt better than nothing. And nothing felt like confirmation of everything the inner critic had been whispering the whole time. When really I didn't see my worth. And when you don't see your value, you accept less than you deserve just to feel like you have something. Listen, friend, Brandy already told us almost doesn't count. Now listen, the people pleasing wasn't even the problem. It was the symptom. The real issue was underneath it, in the belief that my worth was conditional, that I had to earn love by making myself convenient. Friend, you were never meant to earn love. You were meant to receive it as your full self, with your full set of standards and your full voice. And how did it change me? Friend, I really wish I could sit here and tell you it was just one strategy, a boundary setting exercise, a book I read, or a podcast I listened to. But it wasn't any of those things. It was loss, grief. It was me being cracked wide open in a way I never could have planned or prepared for. When my mom made her transition to heaven, I stopped searching for love and started searching for myself. But I felt so lost without her physically being here that finding a relationship was the last thing on my mind. I just needed to find me. And in that season, in getting to know myself without all of the labels other people placed on me and I gladly agreed to, without the expectations and the performances, I started to really see myself for the first time. And what I saw stopped me dead in my tracks because I liked her. She's smart, funny. She had been through some things that should have taken her out the game. And she was still standing, still showing up, still becoming the best of who she is. And in seeing that, like really this time, I fell in love with myself. And that shifted everything. I stopped auditioning. I started choosing. I stopped asking, will he choose me? And I started asking, do I choose him? Does he meet the standard of the woman I now know myself to be? And what I attracted from that place was completely different. Because when you know your worth, you don't people please, you discern, you don't shrink, you show up fully, and you trust that what's for you will recognize you there. I don't have to make myself easy to deserve love. I just had to know my worth and let what's for me find me there. Friend, if this episode landed for you and you're ready to stop waiting for somebody else to believe in you first, I want to be that person. A free session with me. Just you and me, no pitch, no pressure, just a real conversation about where you are and where you want to go. The link is in the show notes. Holla at your girl. Okay, friend, it's time for our favorite self-love two-step with the remix, okay? Because it's simple, everybody can do it, and it always gets the party started. And it is knee friendly. Knees of every capacity can do it. Step one is recognize. I want you to get honest with yourself right now. Where is people pleasing showing up in your life? Is it at work, in your relationships, with your family, yourself? Just notice. No shame, no shade, and no judgment. Just honesty, because you cannot change what you are not willing to see. So name it, because that awareness is the beginning of everything. Step two, choose yourself. I want you to make a decision to see yourself, to honor and accept yourself exactly as you are. And today, really choose yourself. Not perfectly. You don't have to overhaul your life. Be intentional about starting right now, because the relationship you have with yourself sets the standard for every other relationship in your life. Choose yourself, friend. She's been waiting. And step three is the you step. You get still, you get quiet, and you ask yourself, what is my heart telling me to do next? Whatever comes up, that is your next right aligned step. Not the whole plan, just the next move. And trust her, friend. She already knows. Now, let me pour into you real quick. Friend, you are worthy of the desires of your heart, the unconditional love you want, the greatest love story of all time, the partner that really sees you for who you are and loves you fully, flaws and all. You are meant to have that. Your heart has been calling you towards it every day. And that's why this dream feels so real, because it is. People pleasing seemed like the right thing to do because it got you close to what you wanted. And it's been such a long journey. Settling felt easier than holding steady for what you truly want. So you became the one who is pretending to be okay with seeing where things go when you're absolutely not okay with that. You became the one who always stays, even when you find out you ain't the only one. The one who takes him back because it's easier than being alone, even though you still end up feeling alone even when he's around because he's not really present. The one who is okay with being one of the many instead of the one. The one who has been making herself smaller, easier, more agreeable, because she is terrified that if she shows up as her full self, he'll leave. They'll leave. And then she'll be alone. Friend, I hear you. I have been you. I need you to hear me with your whole heart when I say this. The love that requires you to shrink is not the love that's for you. The relationship that only works when you make yourself easy is not the relationship that's going to fulfill you. You were not created to audition for love. You were created to receive it fully, completely, and without having to perform for it. Your people pleasing has not even really been protecting you. It's been keeping you from the very thing that you want the most. And it starts to end the moment you decide, for real this time, that you are worth showing up for as your full self with your full standards. All this time, people pleasing wasn't about making them happy or keeping them comfortable. It was about you avoiding rejection, conflict, abandonment, not being enough or chosen. But today, friend, you choose you. And that's the shift. You are not too much. You are exactly enough. And the one who is for you knows this. And it reflects in the way they see you, love, honor, and respect you. You deserve the kind of love that you dream of. I invite you to love yourself this way first and watch the world rise up to meet you there. Ooh, friend, thank you so much for being here. Go ahead and send this to a woman in your life who has been shrinking herself for someone else who does not deserve her best. And let's continue this conversation over on YouTube. I've linked a video for you below where you can get the 3Ds framework to start choosing yourself today. So head over there and make sure to meet me in the comments because I can't wait to celebrate you there. Friend, I am cheering for you loud and obnoxiously always. Crown on, Queen, because together we can encourage over everything.